quick disclaimer. These are general messages for the collective. So some of these messages may or may not be for you. Take what might apply and leave the rest for someone else. Thank you for joining me. Have fun. Hey, you guys. I wanted to come on and do a animal spirit kind of oracle guide. I've been getting a lot of downloads lately. Actually, the past few months have been really on these kind of like animal spirits that come through. They come through in my dreams. I will get them. I got like an oyster one time in my dream, and I was just like, that's so weird. And I would just have random ones run across. I also, during meditation, I ended up getting like a stag, and I've gotten, I've gotten a dove before. I get random ones, and they just come at certain times. And my latest one was actually a frog that I got, and so I looked into that. So I want to do this wild animal spirit unknown. I just got this deck, so I've never used it before. I usually, when I have a dream or something, I would usually go to this spirit animal oracle, and most of the time it has everything in there that I need. I also invested in a couple of kind of animal nature books that kind of more go into the details of what they're meaning and what you need to look to in your life. So maybe one of these animals will come out to you, and if they don't, then just leave the message. And maybe the message is for you, maybe it's not. Maybe if you like this first one, a bee, like, oh yeah, bees are constantly following me. So maybe you've had a dream about a bee. Maybe you have bees that follow you like they do to me. Maybe you you keep coming across shows about bees, or you just recently saw the Bee movie or something, and so it might be something that resonates with you, but it might not. And so just leave the message and take what you think that you need to hear or that could help you. It's going to be just a sweet short message. We're going to look at each one and kind of go over what they say in the oracle books, because they're more details. And I'm kind of new at this whole animal spirit thing, and I'm just kind of growing into it and kind of getting to know. So we got a vulture. Oh, yes. And I'm going to do 2 from that animal spirit, since I've never really done this one before. And then I'm going to just do 1 from the spirit animal oracle. So let's grab 1 from here and see what we get. So getting them shuffled and seeing what wants to come out and show itself. So I'm thinking I see what wants to show itself right there. Nice. We have, okay, that's the fox spirit. So we got the bee, the vulture, and the fox spirit. And fox spirit, it says, think on your feet. And this is interesting. At the bottom of this deck, I got the panther. And then at the bottom of this deck is the bat spirit, which is a rebirth is assured. And I actually got this one kind of I had this one actually a couple of days in meditation. A bat just flew across my mind, and I was just like, what is that about? So also I keep getting the buffalo spirit. I need to look into it, and I haven't, but I think I will later on today to see what that message is about for myself. So with the bee spirit, I know I've seen the bee spirit before, and I know the bee is about kind of that hive, being in that hive mentality, maybe to do something with sweetness. But I'm gonna read a little bit about it. It says, hardworking and earnest. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bee loves to work steady and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. There are sensitive creatures that are aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. So the bee comes out because it's kind of like, it's active, if it's vibrant. If you think about a bee, it's constantly moving, it's constantly working. So that bee spirit is great for if you are seeking something, if it's something you're working on and something you're trying to complete, a task at hand, something in your career. So that bee spirit's going to be perfect for that. Next we have the Vulture. So when I think of the Vulture, I think of, I know people think, ugh, gross, but I'm kind of thinking more of they're not wasteful, you know, they find use for everything. So they're not wasteful. Yeah, they don't let things go to waste. They don't let things just sit on by. They find the use of everything. Kind of, that's what I'm feeling from it. But I'm going to find it right here in this book really quick and do a little reading and see what they say overall for it, which I'm having a hard time finding it because they don't have a, what's it called? A thing in the front. Oh, maybe they do. And I'm just kind of blah myself. Oh, maybe. No, they don't. They're just kind of like, you find these on your own. Okay, so with the Vulture, I am going to find it B, which I would think Vulture is air, but yeah, it's totally air. So where are we at in air? It has to be in air. It's got to be the end. Is it the last one that I'm not seeing? Oh, it is being difficult. As you can see, I'm going to the books. I want to read what they're saying. Okay, here we go. It's actually a garden. It's a guardian. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get that word out. It's for rebalance as well. The Vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The Vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the Vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So, that's what I'm saying. They clean up some of the things. So if you think about like a mistake you think you made or something you're like, why did I do that? Why did I make that choice? Or you look back at something you've done in the past and you're regretful of it. Actually think about it and think about if you didn't do that, what path would you be on? And did you learn a lesson from it? And did it help you grow? So think about it in that way. That's what I would say to do with that. And our last one is going to be this little fox spirit, which everyone thinks, you know, when you think of the fox, you kind of think trickster, kind of quick. But I also see a lot of, to me, that's like fire energy all around it as well. So I'm not for sure what they're going to say about it. I haven't gotten this fox spirit in a long time, so I'm thinking more, I don't know, my own intuition says trickster, not being able to see something that's there in disguise in front of you. But let's see what it says. It says, it does say think on your feet. So it says, be alert now, for the fox spirit has appeared, and you're meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilient grace. The fox spirit helps you think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into the most advantageous situations. Now is not the time to hesitate, but is a time to be a swift action of mind, a time to think outside the box and to notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, as guided by fox spirit, will serve you well. So it's kind of thinking quick on your feet, being clever in the things that come around you. So if you're relating something to this is more of a, hey, look at your situation around you. Make sure you're seeing every point of view. Make sure you're being able to be quick on your toes and make that decision that you need to make when it comes to even business or something in your life that you might have a decision you need to make. So make sure you be mindful and ready to go and make the hard decisions when they come through. And sometimes they can come through very fast and you're not ready. So it's saying be ready and be willing to be in that state to make a decision quickly. So I enjoy the animal spirits, and I'm going to do more, even though I kind of went blah when it came to the Vulture, but we will get through this. And as I learn more about these animal spirits, I would like to kind of go deeper into more, maybe 1 or 2 cards, so that we can get more out of the message and see what we need to see more. But right now, I just kind of wanted to quickly see what was coming out for the collective and what kind of energy that you could be using and growing with. So I want you guys to have a great day, and thank you for joining me. Have a great one. Bye.